The Chicago Bulls found themselves at the center of trade speculation this offseason, especially with Coby White's name standing out in discussions among several top NBA franchises thanks to his consistent performance and technical growth. White, who had one of the best seasons of his career by averaging 20.4 points per game, 3.7 rebounds, 4.5 assists, and over 90% from the free throw line, is now seen as a highly coveted piece, not necessarily for an immediate trade. If you love following everything about our backcourt star, you already know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel now so you don't miss a single moment in the world of the Bulls. The interest in the player goes beyond rumors. According to executive sources, multiple franchises have reached out to Chicago about the possibility of trading for White over the summer, even suggesting trade packages on draft night. However, the Bulls made it clear they have no intention of moving on from him at this point. The organization sees White as a core part of the roster, especially with the perspective that Chicago will have significant cap space in 2026 to either re-sign him or invest in strategic reinforcements. Dallas Hoops Journal White's contract situation also favors a sustainable strategy. With his deal expiring at the end of this upcoming season, he is set to become an unrestricted free agent. Still, management believes it is more efficient and advantageous to work on keeping him rather than trying to replace him with someone else in the market. With major cap space projected for 2026, the team would be in a strong position to re-sign White on favorable terms without sacrificing roster stability. Dallas Hoops Journal. Furthermore, White's on-court production only boosts his value. In the 2024-25 season, the Chicago Bulls finished with a 39-43 record, landing in 9th place in the Eastern Conference, but failing to reach the playoffs after being eliminated in the play-in by the Miami Heat. Wikipedia. This context highlights that while the team still falls short of the league's elite, Coby has established himself as a powerful offensive weapon despite the Bulls' collective limitations, making him even more strategic for the team's long-term development. Another key factor is his market value, which remains high. Recently, reports from outlets such as the Times of India indicated that the Golden State Warriors have shown interest in White as a way to strengthen their offensive unit and maximize Stephen Curry's championship window. According to these rumors, White's contract, estimated at $36 million, could be a central piece in trade negotiations alongside possible packages involving young talent or draft picks. The Times of India overall, these rumors reinforce the perception that the Bulls hold a valuable asset in White, one that other franchises recognize as a rising star whose steady improvement has not gone unnoticed. Even though Coby White has become a subject of debate and analysis externally, internally the Bulls' message remains focused on roster growth and building a solid team over time. Chicago has promising young pieces like Josh Giddey and Matas Buzelis, along with significant financial flexibility that allows for smart moves and roster adjustments. Extending White could serve as the foundation of a strategy that emphasizes collective growth without sacrificing immediate competitiveness. In summary, the Chicago Bulls are at a crucial crossroads. Inside the organization, there is a clear understanding that Coby White is a central piece of the project and is not for sale. Outside, his value is obvious, with trade rumors constantly fueled by teams searching for consistent scorers. All of this is happening while Chicago prepares for decisive moves in the 2026 free agency window, supported by a young core and a favorable financial outlook. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Coby White's situation and want to keep up with everything about the Bulls, don't forget to hit like and subscribe right now so you can stay on top of every update.